again, this place is a horrible mess because I've been working in here for over a week now. And the work from home life is still stressful as shit. It's not good. It's not good. So, I know now that I have been procrastinating so much for doing these, and update on that, which my boyfriend would love to hear. I paused my subscription, so here's the last probably video of these, which I'm sure everybody is glad for because it's boring. Anyway, but I've been putting them off for 3 months, I guess, which I also didn't realize had happened. I thought it was only 2. And I'm probably not going to do them in order, and I should have just put them all in one box. But here we go. So this one is apparently from February. I'm just going to take all of those out. It smells good. Like, the whole box smells nice. This one is The Spice Is Right. Cinnamon orange, loose leaf. Love that. This one is a loose leaf Earl Grey. I have a loose leaf chai, which is kind of awesome. And the last one in that box is the ginger lime, and it's rooibos. Also really cool. That one's actually the only one that's caffeine free, so I'm running out of caffeine free stuff. It's really odd that, excuse me. It's really odd that all of these bags were green, like, in the whole box. And I'm just gonna start consolidating these because, yeah. As I said, it's been a horrible time, and I'm sure everyone else is having a horrible time, and I feel sorry for just about everybody going through this. And as much as we try to not acknowledge the fact that our lives are off track, it's happening one way or another. So this one is from March. I actually tried one of these. This one, the Kaba tea, it has carob in it, so it's kind of chocolatey. There's that one. I have black mango loose leaf. And I think this is the only one that's, never mind, this is green tea. A raspberry pomegranate. And then another nut-flavored oolong. Which is odd. I don't know why. We're just consolidating. It's not even that we should stay at home all the time. I'm an introvert. I love staying at home. I could stay at home for the rest of my life. I need a job that's strictly work from home because I get so much more other stuff done. Like, I actually go out and exercise when I'm done working from home. I actually eat properly when I can wake up and have breakfast. But all those work from home jobs are like, oh, you're gonna make $1,200 a week cold calling, and it's a joke. It's a joke. And this one is April. Let's see what's in here. I always love the loose leaf teas, and they've really been piling on the loose leaf. Coconut, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, licorice, and pink peppercorns. That sounds a lot like a chai. The bag is kind of pretty, honestly. Another one of these. I really enjoy this brand. All of them are really fruity and really flavorful. This one is a pink citrus with green tea in it. It's supposed to be 4 servings. Sometimes I can get 4 out of it. A lot of times I just make it extra strong and just do like 2. We have an herbal detoxifying rooibos and milk thistle seeds. It looks way less like tea and more like a weird little drug patch packet thing. Apparently it's good for the liver, and there's dandelion in it as well. And clover, apparently. They didn't put all the ingredients together at once. They just mentioned it over a course of that much writing. And then the last one we have is organic yerba mate, which has hibiscus, orange anise, fennel, cinnamon, goji, ginger, and coconut sugar. That one actually sounds really delicious. I'm going to open this one to smell it. It smells like oregano. I don't know why. So there's all the tea, and I put it on hold. It's only supposed to be on hold for June and July. I think I'm still getting May's box, but I have to retrain myself out of drinking caffeine every single day because it makes me obviously not be able to sleep, and it's not a good thing when I can't sleep. So I used to only drink caffeine like in the middle of the week, and it had to be early in the morning. Anything past noon, and I was like, I might not be able to sleep. But now I drink quite a lot, and I have to take several days off to. It's not that I'm not sleeping now, it's just that I don't want to get those really bad caffeine withdrawal hangover headaches. Look, all of those fit in one box. Yeah, you should pack 12 different types of these in one box. Just kidding, I like them, they do good work. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have had the subscription this long, but it's not that I'm upset with you. I don't know. Living with somebody else really makes it hard. So, there's that. Also, I just wish I could give you like a nice tour of this area because I'm actually curating a really nice cottagecore aesthetic here. Like I finally got my sewing machine, and now I've been sewing from home, and I just have fabric and all kinds of stuff just laying about, and the floor is absolutely atrocious because of all the strings of just snip, snip, snip and trimming stuff, and I've really crash coursed myself into knowing how to sew from basically not knowing anything when I first got it. But now I'm using thread to match the fabric, and I did pick up this like 10 pack of different colored threads, which has come in really useful, and the design of the masks that I'm making now is this pretty like little flower thing. Also, I was going to make a curtain, which didn't turn out well, but I found the absolute perfect fabric for it. It even had this little ruffle at the bottom. And I was going to make a curtain for my kitchen. And I kind of went crazy, and the cutting and the measuring didn't go well. It was my first project, but like it actually hangs okay on a curtain rod, but our apartment doesn't let us put stuff in the wall, and for some reason it didn't come with curtain rod in the kitchen. So, it is a little lopsided. Like, I need to come in here and rip out some stuff and sew it tighter. But it has a really cute look to it. I love it. It's not really witchy related, I guess. What is, because I like to do cottagecore stuff, kitchen witch stuff. And Hestia would probably be glad that I'm actually devoting some time to keeping up a household. So, in other news, I had a bit of a falling out with my spirit guide. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I really don't. Because he was gone for some time. Apparently back in July, because I had the forethought to write it in one of my journals. And I got him his own dedicated journal book. And he wasn't around for very long after July. Probably a month or two, maybe. And then he was just gone again. And I got him this dedicated journal book, and I was writing, like, letters. Since we didn't talk normally, I was just writing, hey, this is how it's going, I miss you, etc. And I did a tarot reading, because I was doing tarot actually to speak with Hades, and, like, we don't usually have a hard time communicating without tarot, but I just thought, hey, I'm doing tarot. I should do this because I want to do more tarot. So I was speaking with Hades, and that went well. And then I decided to do a spirit guide check-in again. I don't know if I mentioned that I did one a while ago. I wrote it down in his book. It was like a 3-card spread, relationship, message, and something else. Communication, I think. So, overall, it was a terrible reading. And I had been getting in every single spread, basically surrounding this whole pandemic thing, that everything was going poorly. I was missing the big picture. I wasn't working enough on myself. And that spirit guide reading was basically the same thing. And then some card came up that was in the relationship slot, I believe, and basically told me I was too clingy. And I broke down and I cried about it. And I haven't attempted to contact him really since. So I don't know if that was just the card's way of being sassy, if that was just his way of telling me figure it out. But I didn't really know what to think about that, because I thought I had been doing a great job of finding myself and of working on things, and I thought that I was doing well. And I knew that I'd been really overwhelmed with work leading up to that time. But what can you do? I was always at work. I never really had time to sit down and do a tarot reading. And when I did, it didn't yield much. And then, as I said, I did several at the beginning of April asking, hey, what's this pandemic going to turn into? What's it going to look like? And basically, it was like, yeah, it's going to get bad before it gets better. Which I'm like, okay, I'm prepared for. Then over and over again, just the missing the big picture thing, and I still haven't figured out what that means. I've just been trying to work on my curating my life and getting my shit together and trying to be more spiritual, but I'm feeling super burnt out. So I took a break from even doing witchcraft at all for a little while, probably about a week. And I still haven't done a whole lot because I've been working from home again. So that's been taking up a good amount of my time. So, and I don't know. I know I said this last summer and I feel like he's never coming back. And then he did for a little while. And yes, it's come into my head that I'm dealing with something malevolent. That I'm dealing with someone who just wants to fuck around and trick me and make me feel bad. That's not, I didn't think that was the relationship that I had. Maybe it changed halfway, maybe something horrible happened, maybe I'm just that disconnected. My mind is just closed off and I struggle to just basically open your sixth sense, your third eye, etc. I have done extensive meditation since then, and nothing's really come of it. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. And now I kind of just given up because I don't know what I did wrong. And I'm still trying. I'm constantly trying to work on myself. Constantly trying to be better and do things that are for the good of whatever this is. I don't know what to do or what direction this is going in, and after what kind of a relationship we've been building and what kind of a, I don't know. I just don't want to believe that that message was coming from him, because he's never been that way. Like, he'd always be like a nice kick in the ass, not like a rip your heart out and stomp on it kick in the ass. And I'm used to it, but I don't know. We kind of had a conversation at the time. I had his candle burning and I was like, wait, what does this mean? He was there a little bit, but by that time he'd mostly been absent for weeks. Like, just in the background. And now I don't even think that's there. Yeah, it's not. And I don't know, maybe I just struggle with letting people go. I guess that's it. Maybe it'll come back, maybe he'll never come back. The problem is, though, is that I have a way harder time actually being spiritual and being witchy at all when I don't have, I don't want to say training wheels, but I don't even feel like doing it, really. It's horrible. And I felt so just drained and empty. Like, I'll do something, like I made moon water whenever the full moon was, probably 2 weeks ago now. And we hung out in the moon for a while. That was nice. And I've still been communing with my deities as far as I know. But I have a hard time just actually sitting down to journal or meditating or anything. And now I'm starting to think that none of this stuff was actually connected anyway, and I just was like, hey, if I throw together my love of plants and journaling, somehow it's witchcraft. I don't know. Maybe I just was wrong the entire time, and I never read people correctly, and I never could actually discern what the energy was like, because I really don't want to believe that he would do anything to hurt me. And it hurt a lot. And I know y'all are gonna say, it's a lesson. It's just intended to help you forward. It's just intended to help you move past people. Probably getting ready to deal with another moving past people I'm gonna have to do at some point. Alright, end of rant. I'm sorry. I hope everyone's having a better day. I don't know when I'll see you next. I'm a horrible procrastinator, and my subscription was basically the only thing forcing me to get on here, and then I left it for 3 months, so. Okay. Be well.